Hello everybody, and thanks for coming. I am the Thorax. I'm not here to tease, and I'd like to say a few words if you please, regarding the story that you're about to see. It actually happened, just take it from me. But there's more to this story than what's on the page, so please pay attention while I set the stage. Opening night, and we're ready to go, but we haven't a clue how many will show. The doors then flung open, in came 31, with 56 kids when the summer was done. Designing their flags so that none looked the same, they split in 4 teams and each chose a name. Flamingos, the people, the winners, that's clever. Team 4 had a chant, "Fit Pigeons Forever!" We ended week 1 with a really daft game. Now when they play foosball it won't feel the same. But into week 2 we were having such fun we forgot to take photos, not one single one. Week 3, normal service was back, and off to the beach for some mighty good crack, with mountains for marbles built by each team, the finest constructions the world's ever seen. Tri Sports was the name that we gave to week 4, with volleyball rounders and home runs galore. Perhaps you're thinking this sounds pretty great. Well, just you try scoring while tied to your mate. The rival team's spirits were truly alive when we went to play golf on week number 5. Joel Ray played with ease and he wasn't alone, while others would struggle like Samantha McKeown. Then Red Mist descended on week number 6 as some of the teams were up to their tricks. So the leaders decided to deal with the rage and made them play football right there in a cage. Week number 7 was called Womble Hunt. When the weather turned poor we gave them a shunt and out each child went, each filled with glee, underground, overground, wombling free. An eclectic collection of rubbish was found, some on the surface, while some underground. But the kids showed the townsfolk just what they can do. Both councillor and mayor, they tagged along too. In week number 8 we had 4 game stations, but we couldn't commence without demonstrations of how to create the best paper plane, and when they were launched it was truly insane. Then into each station for games of great skill, cracker stack, bounce off, and then if you will, cups and downs, straw ball would truly amaze, and that's why we called it TNT Crystal Maze. By week number 9 we felt a bit down. The summer was ending, the final countdown. TNT almost over, but enough of the gloom. 'Twas time that we spread some fun round the room. To draw the D lighthouse is easy you'd think, but in only 1 minute that goes in a blink. You can't see your drawing, it's up in your head, and instead of a canvas they used plates instead. The artwork was rubbish, each child had to bin it, but then we moved on to minute to win it. Each one of our winners was agile and smart, and just for that reason no leaders took part. So no one was bored, we split up these games and headed outside, who cares if it rains, for rock paper scissors like you've never seen. The largest, most manic version there's been. Some people not mentioned in this summer story are really deserving of much of the glory. Patton's, Adrian's and Dunn's Footwear too, advertised freely. We're thankful to you. And each week before the kids went to bed, we made very sure that each one was fed, with cookies and donuts, crisps and ice cream, supplied by those people who aren't always seen. Home Sweet Home's cupcakes and beautiful smoothies, and Rebecca McCarthy's buns were so groovy, while Rainey's supplied the entire barbecue. Our most grateful thanks to each one of you. And while we are on the topic of food, wasn't the barbecue so very good? a South African chef, our own Sheldon Wiggle, a name not forgotten which makes us all giggle. The ice cream van where we crowded like lemmings was kindly paid for by our Thomas Jennings. And when every person had both drunk and eaten, we revealed the team scores and which teams were beaten. Many more people gave their support who do not want mentioned in this report, but we want to thank each one of them too. TNT wouldn't happen if it wasn't for you. So TNT ended just as it begun, with stories of Jesus and lots of good fun, with no better way to round off the night than kids young and old in a big water fight. To all of the parents of each girl and boy, TNT every Friday was nothing but joy. And as we concluded the end of week 10, the kids were all asking, "Can we do it again?"